Assassin's Creed Shadows. Is it good? Yeah. Shadows is set in 1500s Japan. You play as two characters, Naoe, a peasant turned assassin, and Yasuke, a slave turned samurai. Both characters play completely differently, each having unique weapons and special moves. Naoe is more of a typical old school Assassin's Creed playstyle. You'll be sneaking around and taking enemies out one by one, all without being seen. Though there was often times, especially in the first 40 hours, when Naoe could not stealth kill larger enemies. You can change this in the game's settings, but I like to play the game how the developers originally intended. For this reason, plus the fact that often during missions the game will force you to stop being stealthy, I often chose to play as Yasuke when given the option. Yasuke is a walking, talking, door-smashing tank, and he feels incredible to play as. He feels so powerful as he overwhelms his enemies and dominates them with his heavy strikes. Also, as wrong as it may be, I also loved how brutal his execution animations were. The only thing that would make me switch back was just how slow he was at parkour, and there was often lots of places that he couldn't quite reach because he doesn't own a grapple hook unlike Naoe. You can finally go prone, which is a complete game changer, and it makes it easier to stay out of sight. Though, even if you are spotted, I found it very easy to evade my enemies because, in Shadows, they never followed me while climbing. This means you can simply climb a roof, go prone, and after about 20 seconds, they'll stop looking for you, and you can continue your mission stealthily. So the game felt very easy. The game is mainly a revenge tale. It starts off epic with amazing cutscenes that got me hyped, and when they were combined with the amazing score, they often reminded me of 1960s samurai movies and also Hollywood movies that were inspired by them. Unfortunately, once you get going, there's not many meaningful cutscenes until the end of the game. Speaking of the end, I had no idea the credits were about to roll. The game had some major plot twists, and then it just ended. I can only presume that they will be resolved in future DLCs that I'll likely never play. The map is massive and quite diverse. Despite having played the game for a little over 70 hours, there's still spots I've not been to. This is mainly because there's never anything to see or do off the beaten path. Speaking of things to do, there's a couple of rhythm-based games to find around the world. I grew tired of them quite quickly, but pushed through them as the rewards were linked to unlocking new sections of my skill tree. There's so many skills to unlock, with each weapon having its own dedicated tree. Because of this, I was able to unlock most of the ones that I wanted. There's lots, and I mean lots, of side missions. These are mainly assassinations, and there were so many that I was often bumping into targets while en route to other missions. These were fine, but they felt quite meaningless, as you're just ticking people off a list for a reward. Graphically, the game looks incredible, even on performance mode, which ran at a smooth 60 frames per second for my entire playthrough. That was Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I give it a 7 out of 10.